I no longer discuss the expired MOU with ODM and UDA, because one of the things that we had written in that expired MOU was that the government of the day would respect the right to peaceful protest under Article 37. Our expectation would be that, or was when we were signing that document, that no other person needed to die exercising their rights under Article 37. These two deaths bring the number of people who have been shot by police during demonstrations, Honorable Speaker, since we signed that MOU last year, to over 30 people that have been killed at the hands of the police. And the problem we have is that immediately such things happen, you start hearing people talking about compensation. There is no replacement of value for life. I have seen some proposals saying, oh, the people who have lost their loved ones should be paid 2 million shillings. 2 million shillings for a life, Honorable Speaker. That is what we are talking about. And we are looking for the money that we have been promised for compensation. We're not seeing it. We want something higher, Honorable Speaker. We want accountability. We want accountability for the police officers who are doing this. This morning, this entire morning, we spent the Committee of Security with the IG of Police and the DCI. Honorable Speaker, the IG of Police told us that it is possible for you to trace and track every firearm and every bullet that is used by the police officers during this protest. How is it then possible, Honorable Speaker, that we have never seen accountability up to today for all these 30 young people whose lives have been cut short? We want to see accountability before people start discussing the issue of compensation. Honorable Speaker, we cannot go on like this. We cannot go on like this. We need the constitutionally guaranteed rights to be respected by the government, and there is no point. Nobody needs to die in a protest, Honorable Speaker. I am happy that at least at Runyenje's hospital, there was no one who was shot. The police need to exercise restraint, Honorable Speaker, and nobody should be blaming the victims. I have had some leaders trying to insinuate that the fault is with the protesters. They were protesting poor service delivery at these hospitals. Nobody needs to die protesting over their rights, Honorable Speaker. I thank you.
Madam Speaker, I heard Senator Sifuna saying that we cannot compensate. I want to inform him. I know he has been busy with Linda Mwananchi issues. The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights has come up with a report on how Kenyans who are killed in demonstrations are going to be demonstrated. I think to him, what is expired is because he left ODM. But Madam Speaker, and they must be compensated. They will be I want to inform him that UDA and ODM just met in State House. The 10-point agenda is still on course. I think he should now preoccupy himself with Linda Mwananchi issues, and we'll see if we'll do it in Vihiga and Kisumu, Madam Speaker. But the point I'm trying to make, this 10-point agenda should be implemented fully. And we have agreed, Madam Speaker, that a combination, what is the least that we can do? Madam Speaker, therefore, I support this statement, and if there are men enough, we'll end Vihiga and Kisumu.
What is your point of order? Proceed, Senator Sifuna.
Madam Speaker, you know I am not one to fret because somebody is asking whether I am man enough. You know, the Senator for Nandi cannot utter the words that he uttered at the point when he was concluding his remarks. It's an open threat to a member of this House. He's asking us to demonstrate that we are men enough to go to Vihiga and Kisumu. Honorable Speaker, in that conversation in the morning with the police, we agreed that we want to build a country where everybody is free to sell their policies anywhere in this country. I want to assure the Senator of Nandi, just a minute and then you'll inform me. I want to assure the Senator of Nandi that, yes, the Senator of Nandi is welcome to sell his policies anywhere in this country. You're welcome to Nairobi, you're welcome to Bungoma. We will never threaten you because from your stature alone, we don't need to ask you whether you're man enough. We know. So, Honorable Speaker, you must ask him to expunge that from the record of this House. That is not the politics we want to practice, especially because he's a young man. These are things that we should allow older people in politics to perpetuate. But as a young generation, and there are students sitting here, the example that we must set as a new generation is that I should be able to come to Nandi and say one term and live peacefully.
Honorable Cherarke, I think your final remarks would amount to a threat. When you say that if you're man enough, let's see whether you'll have a meeting in Vihiga or Kisumu, is unfortunate, particularly now that we are, as a country, trying to deal with the issue of Gunism. So I would say, please, get those remarks withdrawn so that we don't look like we are among those leaders who actually... Yeah. Senator Kavindu, I am the one on the chair.
Madam Speaker, as I withdraw, you should withdraw the word one term. Because if I withdraw that statement, the one term, you should
Senator
withdraw one term,
Cherargei, you will not
Speaker.
give me conditions on how. Please withdraw.
Madam Speaker,
Please,
as I
kindly.
withdraw, you should also withdraw one term. Because we are in two term, Madam Speaker, including the Speaker. We are in two term.
Senator Cherargei, you have not withdrawn.
I have withdrawn, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much.
Yes.